Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Austinator and Friends Talk Pop Culture. I think we're on episode 10 of this show. So we are 10 episodes of this, podcast slash stream hybrid that we do on Tuesdays. Sorry we're a little late this week because we were waiting on a couple people, but I don't know if they're going to make it or not. So we started a little later than usual. But today on this episode of Austinator and Friends Talk Pop Culture, we will be discussing Loki episode 4, and we might or may not be going into some conspiracy theories.
Oh, please, when do we not go into conspiracy theories?
I don't know. I think we might not do that because seeing as how the two people that, probably know more about them
are crazy. Yeah. I got a few pulled up, but yeah.
Well, we'll see how this turns out because we may go into conspiracy theories, we may not. It's gonna be an interesting talk. But first, let me introduce to you my guest, Angry Care Bears. How's it going?
Greetings. It's going all right. It's gonna thunderstorm soon, so I hope my internet doesn't go out.
Yeah, it's been storming out here for a while.
Oh, it was something else last night.
Dude, it was like storming last night, and also a lot of shit. So
I saw a flash last night. What the heck? Someone taking pictures, and then boom! It was something else. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. It was thunderstorm really as well too. I mean, it was also. It was
sleep to it. It was nice. Day. Yeah.
Really pouring out. So I mean that might be a conspiracy theory all in itself. Why do storms happen? But
it's them damn liberals,
It's always those damn liberals.
Oh yes.
But before we begin, Angry Care Bears, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Angry Care Bears on YouTube or Angry Care Bears 2 on Twitch. I might go live later depending on who I'm playing with.
Good shit.
Yep,
I thought I had everybody's channels in the description. I guess not. I'm a fucking idiot. I thought I did. But I'll put them in.
Not important.
Yeah, no, it's never important.
No, we're the important ones.
Yeah, I mean,
we're the ones who show up on time.
Well, I mean, that's fetch. We never start on time.
Well, because we're waiting on someone else.
Well, we were waiting.
If I'm late, I let you know I'm late. Well,
True. And also, you can find Angry Care Bears on my channel on Tuesdays.
Yes. And soon. You want to tell them or should I?
You know what? I will let you tell them.
Movie reviews. On what days are we going to be doing them?
Saturdays.
On every Saturday, we're going to start movie reviews. Our first movie we're going to review is Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984. We're going to start with the entire franchise, one for each stream. So the next 10 or so weeks, we're going to be talking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hell yeah. So that means we're going to be talking about 6 Nightmare on Elm Street movies. We're going to talk about a movie that's kind of the predecessor to Scream, a crossover movie, and a remake. So
yes, and a new Nightmare, the Outsider one. It's like outside of the world of movies. It's very interesting.
Actually, kind of it was kind of groundbreaking for the time. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because of the way it was written. Yeah.
It was far ahead of its time too. I kind of sucks that it didn't do as well as it should have because it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, let's go to the chat first before I get into my stuff. Where does Logan rank in your favorite superhero movies of all time? Maybe top 5, or it would be somewhere in the top 10, top 5, top 3. Somewhere around there. I don't know, because I have to really think about that as like a list. But as of right now, it's up there. I'll just say that. It's up there. Angry Care Bears, where does Logan rank in your favorite superhero movies of all time list?
I'm not too sure. There's a lot of superhero movies I haven't seen, and a lot I like. I'd say it's not one of my favorites, but it is pretty good. If that makes sense. I hope that answer does make you happy, because I see your Logan profile picture, so I don't want to make you upset. But yeah, I mean, definitely it is pretty good, but, not one of my favorites.
How long for a new 2K20 stream? Soon. As soon as I can get my internet shit figured out.
You have to make Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon.
I will. That'll be.
You gotta have me on that stream. You gotta have me on that one.
I'll make a video and we'll just be like commentating over the entire match. It's like,
please, for the love of God, that's great.
And it'll be for the Hollywood Divas Championship.
Yes.
Zack Snyder versus Joss Whedon. The winner gets the Hollywood Divas Championship.
Let's go.
And Zack Snyder is going to be managed by Ray Fisher, and Joss Whedon's going to be managed by Walter Hamada.
All right.
It's going to be a hell of a match. But yeah, no. For my stuff, you can just find me. You can basically find me everywhere at this point. I won't go into specifics because we just started. But eventually later on, we will talk. I'll tell you guys where more specifically where you can find us at. But there is one thing I would like to plug before we begin, and that is this show. The show that you're watching right now, it's also on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the Spotify. I'm going to pull up my Spotify right now. I'm going to share my screen. As you can see here, our podcast, Austinator and Friends Talk Pop Culture, is on Spotify. And you can also find it on YouTube, but you can also hear the audio versions on Spotify. And the first 8 episodes are right now. And later on to episode 9, you'll find episode 9 the following day. So go and check it out. Well, enough
You'll
talk
be listening
about
to
that.
us at work.
That's some fire stuff. But enough talk about Spotify, all right? We now need to talk about Loki episode 4.
Yes.
Hi. You know what? I will let you start because I got a lot of stuff to say.
Okay, so it takes place right after episode 3 where Loki and Sylvie got stuck on that moon planet that was blowing up, Latmus? I forgot the name of it already. And they're trying to escape, but as they're trying to escape, a interesting spike on everyone's radars goes because, well, it's telling us that they're basically falling in love, which makes sense as they're narcissists, and that's them. So it's kind of a funny joke, actually. And Loki's finally telling Mobius that they're all variants. And let me tell you, I thought, like, back on the moon planet, I thought the lighting was very nice. I thought it looked very pretty. And I'm not sure what I think about the relationship. I find the actors' chemistries very sweet, and I love it. And I think it's funny how they're narcissists, so of course they're going to fall in love with themselves, basically. But it is still weird when you think about it, because it's like self-obsessed, if that's a thing. I don't know, but I thought it was kind of funny. But I also really like how Loki's just, like, he's trying to be good and save Mobius and tell them they're all variants and the TVA isn't what they think it is. And I thought it was very well done, and that even that the one Hunter 15 there, even she broke and wanted to know her memories because everybody was from their variants from their own timelines. And I thought it was very interesting. And one cool plot twist that had me go, like, wow, that's what's going on, is when they attacked the timekeepers and they were just androids. They were robots. They were animatronics, basically. And it was very interesting when Mobius got pruned and then Loki. So when Loki got pruned, I'm like, all right, something's up. They didn't just kill off Mobius and then Loki. And then at the end credit scenes, when all the variants of Loki's, or at least some of them show up, including classic Loki, I thought that was really cool. And I really enjoyed it. I gotta say, I really liked this episode.
Well, you want to hear my opinion on this episode?
Nobody wants to hear your opinion on this episode.
I know, no one does.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I did not enjoy this episode. I thought it was fine, but I had problems with it.
What were your problems with it?
The first problem I had were, so you know how in episode 2 they established the bombs and how they established, oh shit, all these timelines are fucked. Like,
yeah.
Oh shit, they're branching off. Nope, they literally just were like, nope, it's fine now. It's all fixed. I'm like,
yeah, I did not like that.
I'm like, so you mean to fucking tell? So this has to happen all the fucking time then. If they're just like, nah, it's fine. You know, we handled it. You know, it took us about an episode, but we got it, guys. We got it. And I'm like, so what the fuck was the point of that? I'm like, that's like, it's kind of like you establish the gun in the first act, but then you're just like, nah, it's just gone. It's like, that was fucking stupid. And I get the whole Lady or Sylvie and Loki getting together thing. Because, yeah, they are narcissists, but it's still really weird. Like, it's technically self-cessed, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like, that's what I was saying.
Here, I'll kind of give you an example. Let's take the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, for example. Jessica Drew in the Ultimate Comics is a clone of Peter Parker. Now, imagine if Peter Parker got together with Jessica Drew. That's self-cessed. I know it's kind of different, but not different at the same time. It's still pretty fucking weird for Loki standards. And Bone, hey, how's it going, Bone? Good to see ya. Glad to see you're here, Bone. But I thought that was weird, and the whole, disintegration thing with, like, the staffs, and then yet freaking, Loki survives. I'm like, it seems interesting, especially when the post-credits. I thought the post-credit scene is the best.
Yes, definitely.
But it doesn't make a lot of sense. So where do they go exactly when they get evaporated?
That's what we're going to find out in episode 5 tomorrow.
Because from what I understood, if you got fucking evaporated, you're just gone.
Nope, you're sent to another place.
That's
your
what
ass
is gone. You ain't coming back. When did they tell us this?
Well, no, they're like showing you your prunes, so you just kind of are like, oh, they died. So they said that they're erasing you from existence. But as we can see, you're getting sent somewhere. We just got to find out where.
That is true, but even then, it's kind of weird the way they did that. And also, when Loki keeps getting kicked in the fucking nuts for like about a minute straight, I'm like, come on, really? Like, it sort of dragged on, and it kind of outlived its, like, if they did it once, I'd be like, oh, okay, I get where they're going with this. But then the third time, I'm like, what the fuck?
Something I thought was kind of funny, someone pointed out, was that in Norse mythology, Loki did cut some girl's hair off like that. So that's funny to kind of put in.
Yeah, but still, fucking, she gets kicked in the nuts 3 times, and it's like done, like for like a minute straight. I'm like, really? Like, come on. But I will say there are decent things in the episode. I like the stuff, again, with Mobius and Loki, because, again, I like the chemistry.
Yes.
The action at the end was cool, I will admit. The post-credit scene, like I said before, and I will say the Time Masters thing being androids, again, interesting concept, but at the same time, that feels like something that they should have done in the last episode, where it's like they finally meet the Time Masters, and then it's revealed, oh nope, they're androids all along.
Yeah, but I feel like they're
really
building up to something bigger. That's why they did that. Like the time, but, like they're gonna show that the timekeepers either maybe aren't real, or like they were showing that the TVA isn't exactly anywhere special. So why would the real timekeepers be at somewhere that's not even like a timekeeping place, really? Why would they have themselves in that area, sitting there doing nothing? Maybe that's not even what they look like. Maybe those are just decoys. You know, like to think, well, obviously they're decoys, but what I mean is like, maybe they're just decoys so like to confuse people, or maybe, you know, they're off doing something bigger.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't know.
We're going to meet the real timekeepers soon. It's to show you that because this place isn't important, why would the timekeepers be there? So we're to meet the real timekeepers soon. We're going to show you the fake ones first.
Yeah. Bone says he didn't watch Loki. Loki is dookie. And he doesn't really watch anything Disney Marvel anymore. Understandable. Because right now, shit's hitting the fan, man. It's not going good. Because fucking Disney, fucking assholes. Yeah, no, so there are decent things in the episode. I just think overall, it's just I don't know how to really describe it. It feels like it should be more, if that makes any sense. Like,
yeah,
I get where they're going with it, and there are some cool ideas. It's just the way they did it didn't feel like it should be. Because to me, I was really excited for the show. Like, compared to everything else, Loki was going to be interesting because they were going to do like the multiverse stuff. But have you noticed that they really have not explored that as much? Like, other than Sylvie and some like timeline stuff, like they haven't explored that. And that's what kind of annoyed me right out of the gate. It's like, I really wish this entire show had to do with the because this Loki is from another time, plus other timelines. Because that's what I thought we were gonna get. But
you're cutting out, bub. Uh-oh. What happened?
Okay. Dude, I fucking hate Spectrum, dude.
Yeah, me too. That's what I have.
Yeah, they suck. But anyway, no, I'm just getting real fucking sick and tired of, like, it's like that's kind of the issue is with WandaVision, is that it just did not hit the mark in certain places. Whereas this show, it feels like I really wish it could have been more than what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I get it that, you know, what happened last year probably derailed what was going to happen, and I get that. You can't control it. But it feels like they're not trying as hard.
Yeah. I get that.
Because do you feel like this phase of the MCU just does not feel like right? Like there's just something off?
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it. Maybe because it's all brand new. We're definitely got to get used to the new stuff. Sure, that's also one thing.
And because now we're seeing like fucking, because now we have a new Captain America, even though he should have just stayed Falcon. Because I'm sorry, you can have Falcon have the shield, but you don't need to call him Captain America, because that to me means that they're not confident in Sam's ability to be his own character. Like, am I the only one that feels that
Yeah,
way?
I can get that. I feel like Captain America should have just been like a duo team with him and Bucky. Because I thought that was the whole point of the show, is that they're a team now. Winter Soldier is supposed to be like the evil Russian, so I don't get why he's keeping that name.
That is a good question. And also, just WandaVision as well. Like, I get that WandaVision was supposed to be about, Wanda being Scarlet Witch. It feel like I get that, but you should have used, because she's gonna be in Doctor Strange, set up Doctor Strange by either having Doctor Strange in it or start seeing the multiverse start to collapse. Like, I don't understand what was so hard about that. But instead, Kevin Feige's like, no Doctor Strange, because he's a male, he's a white male. Like, what the fuck? It's like right then and there, I lost respect for Kevin Feige, because why wouldn't you not have Doctor Strange in there?
It would have made more sense to, build up to the movie, why she's in it, what's going on.
Exactly. It's we got Jaxlaw in the house. What's up, Jaxlaw? It's tough when it's not what you expected. True. If you fell and you feel like they tried to sell you and do a bait and switch, they kind of did do a bait and switch in a sense. Not like a big one, but they did a bait and switch.
I know they did a lot of those in WandaVision.
Yeah. Didn't watch that. Worst phase ever. Well, the way it's shaping up, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Do you think it was put together too fast? Like they wanted to just keep the content coming, so they rushed it? I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't rush it, because they probably did. Because this just did not feel as well thought out as it should have been. I mean, why aren't they talking about the aftermath of the blip? I mean, that should probably be something they should have talked about. Especially in Falcon.
They kind of did in Falcon. Yeah, they kind of did in Falcon for a little bit. They more mentioned it, though. It wasn't really like a huge thing.
And to me, it should have been bigger, because the blip was this big a deal when half, the population is gone. Show, like, how they came back. Like, show, like, the chaos, because you only saw the good shit from that. What about, like, people on planes that got blipped out? Like, what about people that were on a plane and they fall from the sky? Or, it's like, show the bad stuff. And it's like, this phase 4 should have been the aftermath of the blip, and it should have been the aftermath of Endgame. But now because they're trying to go into the multiverse stuff, which is great. I like the multiverse, because the multiverse has so many possibilities. But it just feel like it's just not the direction they should go in. Particularly because Marvel is, especially in phase 1 to 3, they're great at long-term storytelling. We know they are. But when you do stuff like this, it just feels rushed. Like, they feel like they got to play catch up with themselves. Like, they don't have to. If Marvel really wanted to, if they wanted this phase to be successful, all they had to do was do what they did the first 3 phases. Do a bunch of solo films and then do a huge crossover film. That's all they have to do. But instead, they're like, oh nope, we're gonna do WandaVision. Oh, and then we're gonna do Falcon Soldier, and we're gonna do Loki, and then we're gonna do all these other shows. But how are they gonna connect to said movies if they're not even planned well?
I don't know, man. Yeah. We'll have to see where it all goes, though.
Because I'll be honest with you, all like this Marvel stuff, I'm not even excited for it.
Yeah, I'm not really either. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's just a lot coming out, and I'm not much I really want to see. I gotta watch it, sure, but
Because here, I'm gonna go through like all the stuff that's coming out in Phase 4, and I'll tell you which ones I'm excited for. There's Black Widow, which is coming out in 3 days, which
I do want to see that because I've been a fan of Black Widow. It's just this movie should have came out 10 years ago.
It should have came out in Phase 1. If not else, it should have came out.
That's what I'm saying.
In freaking, it should have came out when Captain Marvel came out, because that would have been a better movie.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, I'm not excited for. Eternals, I'm not excited for.
Yeah, I don't really know. I've never heard of those, so like I don't know.
Spider-Man: No Way Home, I'm intrigued because I want to know if they're gonna be in it, but if not, then who cares? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I'm interested in that.
Yes.
Thor: Love and Thunder, I was intrigued by it, but then I'm like, then the more I thought about it, I'm like, ugh.
I don't know. I want to see the Guardians in it, though. I'm excited to see the Guardians again.
The new Black Panther movie, I'm intrigued by how they're going to go about things.
Yeah, me too.
We have the Marvels, which, let's be honest, no one gives a shit about. Ant-Man the Wasp, I mean, should be interesting. Guardians 3, which
I'm excited. I want that, yeah.
Should be fun. And then a Fantastic Four movie, which, let's be honest, is anybody really excited?
Again?
Is anybody really excited for Fantastic Four? Like, show of hands. Who's actually really excited for this?
I mean, I'm not showing hands, but let me tell you.
Well, it can't.
I don't think anyone is.
It can't be as bad as Fant Four Stick, right?
Huh.
Right?
Right.
Shit. No, nobody? Okay, well, fuck. Damn it. Well, looks like, no one's excited for this. Shit, never mind. So yeah, I can basically count on one hand the amount of stuff I'm actually really excited for when it comes to more.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm excited for Venom 2, but that's not really MCU though. So
yeah.
See here, we have the What If show coming out in August, which
I do want to see that.
Miss Marvel, don't care. Hawkeye,
It's Hawkeye. Who cares?
Yeah, no one cares about Hawkeye. Let's be honest. Let's see here. Moon Knight. I'm excited for Moon Knight because I feel like Moon Knight is actually underrated as a superhero. So I'm actually intrigued by Moon Knight. Bone is MODOK any good on Amazon Prime? I've not seen it. If you, I mean, I could see it, but I don't know. I really wasn't, interested when the trailers came out. So, I mean, I'll watch if it's any good, but if it's not, then
Who cares?
Don't really care. Yeah. Bones, I have zero hype for Phase 4. Me too. Because honestly, you could have ended things after Endgame, and honestly, it would have just ended things just fine.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special,
Yeah, what's up with that? Ever seen Star Wars special? I hope it ain't like that, let me tell you.
If it's anything like that, then I have no hope.
Yikes.
Ironheart, Armor Wars, and a Wakanda show has been announced. And currently, What If is in production. Miss Marvel and Hawkeye are in post-production. They're filming Moon Knight and She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, the Guardians Holiday Special, Ironheart, Armor Wars are in pre-production, and the Wakanda show is in development.
Fun.
Oh, and they revealed that the She-Hulk show is going to have 10 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be interesting. Jack says, I feel like Fantastic Four can only be done right with like no budget and has to hold up to the story. I mean, I think Fantastic Four needs a higher budget because, like,
it's
CGI,
a lot of special effects.
Especially Fantastic Four, because I mean,
you got a thing, fireman, and an invisible chick.
Like, you can do practical effects for some of them, but like, I think Human Torch would look better with CGI, and I also think Thing
it'd be safer.
Yeah,
nah, the Thing could look good in like both practical and CG.
That is true. It just has to be done right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking light Human Torch on fire? You're just gonna throw a match on him and just be like,
duh. Realism.
Like, the man's gonna be fucking dead on the ground, and they're gonna be like, action!
Come on,
get off the floor.
No, they're gonna say he's great. Oscar.
Oh, he's amazing. And the Oscar goes to Human Torch. And then they bring out his fucking, like, ashes.
It's gonna look like the superhero movie.
The superhero movie, I'm sorry. I tried watching it, I'm like, God,
I thought that scene where he was on fire was funny. It's not a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I like the Tom Cruise joke. There were some good funny jokes. I like the Tom Cruise one. Come on, I can fly. This just in. Tom Cruise is dead. No, that one was funny.
Like, the problem is it has like that scary movie humor where it's like just
it is scary movie. It's the same guys.
Like Leslie Nielsen was in it. I'm like, man, how could you stoop so low?
And Drake Bell, he stooped low too. Unfortunate.
Yeah, fuck him. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like Josh Peck. Josh Peck was always better.
Mahomes.
But like, flame on! I'm not saying no budget, just close to it. Well, I mean, you can do a movie with no budget, but it's not recommended. If that makes any sense.
It would make things harder.
Yeah. Bones like, call 911. Yeah, because fucking Human Torch is gonna like light himself on fire, and then he's gonna like be in like fucking ash, and then they're gonna bring him out in an urn so he could do his freaking speech, and then he can't talk, and everyone just applauds him anyway. And then they all laugh because they think he told a joke, but in reality, it's just an urn full of ashes.
Yes.
Jaxel comes in. Tom Cruise bugs me. He's just too full of himself.
It's very true. That's why that joke in superhero movie where he dies is funny.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise is cool. Like I said,
he's part of Scientology. Get out of here.
I like some of his movies. I love Top Gun. Like, Top Gun's a really good movie. Mission Impossible's good too. The Mummy was trash.
Oh, that one was awful, dude.
Let's see here. Jaxel says the other movies of Fantastic Four just had a bloated budget, and we all hated it. Well, to be fair, I liked the 2004 Fantastic Four movie.
Those ones weren't very bad. Like, I thought they were fun movies.
Like, they're not masterpieces. Like, they're not the best superhero movies ever made, but the original Fantastic Fours, or at least with
They're
Chris
pretty
Evans,
good.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
good. Like Rise of the Silver Surfer was kind of bad, but the first
But it's
Fantastic
still,
Four
and
was
you can
good.
still watch it.
Yeah, Four Stick on the other hand was bad, and even the director fucking hated it. He's like, "Don't go."
Bro, and the director goes,
The director fucking just ghosted it. He was just like, "No, I'm good. I'm good, fam." Man, I was fucking over that shit. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. Anything else you would like to talk about when it comes to Loki?
no, I think we covered everything. Because there's only one episode and we're missing half the cast.
True. So, do you want to give your final grade for the episode?
I will give it a B+.
B plus. Okay. Good deal. I'll give it. What did I give the last episode? A D. I'll give this episode a C. I'm trying to be real. I'll give it a C minus. It was better than last week's episode, but at the same time, there are things in the episode that did annoy me to where it really killed my grade.
I get that.
But let's hope the last two episodes are better, which
There's only 5 episodes, though, right?
well, we won't know until we see them.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Last time I checked. And I think we have like 2 more left.
Yeah, tomorrow's a new episode.
So that'll be episode 5. So then we have 1 episode left. Then Bad Batch comes out on Friday. So, yeah, bunch of shit coming out. Thank God. So
All right.
I guess that does it with the Loki talk. We got it done in 7 minutes, but to be
We're
fair,
missing
both of
half
that
the
time we weren't even
people.
talking about Loki.
Yeah, and like it's only 1 episode. We're missing
True,
half the
so
people.
So we're basically improvising at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So do you want to do conspiracy theories or do you want to talk about something else?
Whatever you want to talk about. I mean, it's weird when there's only 2 of us, you know?
Yeah, because then it's just going to be like, so, what do you think about this theory? Well, I think it's pretty fucking insane.
Yeah. It is pretty fucking insane.
It is fucking insane. I mean, I guess we can talk about, shit, I actually don't know what to talk about. Chat, do you have anything you want us to talk about?
You got us stumped. We're waiting on the other 2 for so long. I didn't think we'd get this far.
At this point, like, if they're not here at this point, then they're just not going to show up.
Yeah, I know.
Because we've been going for, like, almost 40 minutes. They haven't even shown up yet.
Yeah.
Because they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking assholes.
Gonna force them to show up. Gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Literally message them, and I'm like, yo, it's time to come on. And then Jonathan's like, well, what is Jerry on? I'm like, no. Well, Angry Care Bears is on. And then I get no answer from him. Jerry, I don't even think he's gonna be here because he's got no reception. I gotta pin a message saying all the streams are at 3:00 on Tuesdays.
For real.
Because I'm gonna be like, yo, it's at every fucking Tuesday at 3. Like, get the fuck on here. Did I watch the Tomorrow War? Yes, I did. I did indeed watch Tomorrow War, and I thought it was a fucking awesome movie. Really good. It actually, get this, it actually felt like a movie. You got likable characters, cool action, and it does not set up a sequel. In fact, it's a movie.
What? No way. I don't believe you. I'll have to watch it.
Isn't
What's it on?
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Dang, I don't have that.
It's got Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons in it.
No, that's epic.
It's fire. But IGN pissed me off.
Yeah, I did. You did go on a rant with that last week.
It's fucking. They gave Tomorrow War a 3. But yet they gave a fucking shitty movie a higher grade. Somebody at IGN doesn't like fucking Chris Pratt, I tell ya.
Yeah. It probably, because, IGN.
Yeah, IGN. Like, all these fucking corporations have to have a bias towards somebody.
It's true.
Because literally fucking it's like one fucking huge person's gonna get, like, basically gonna be blackballed by that company because they're gonna be like, yo, you're a fucking asshole. And they're gonna be like, why? Because we disagree with what you said. Well, what did I say? You said that the sky was blue.
Pretty much.
It's not blue, okay? It's gray.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works nowadays.
And then he's like, no, it's always fucking blue. Yes, it's gray when it storms out, but it's blue most of the time. They're like, shut the fuck up. We don't like you anymore, Chris Pratt. And Chris Pratt's like, what did I do? And then he's just like, well, we're offended. What are you offended by? Everything. What did I do to offend you? Everything.
True.
Because that's fucking everybody nowadays. They get offended by something, they're going to be like, unsubscribe! Or unfollow! And then they're going to do like a fucking hit piece on you. They're going to be like, this guy said something I disagree with.
And that is true.
Like, what the fuck have we come to?
True.
I feel like we've regressed as a society.
Oh, 100%. Yes, we have.
Now they all talk like this because we are all entitled because we were born in a certain year and we feel like we're more entitled than you old fools.
True. That is how they act. I met too many people like that, and let me tell you, it makes me wanna punch them.
Like, sometimes I see individuals like that, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat these people up.
Straight up. Straight up.
Like, those people piss me off. It's always like, we're entitled because we did...
Yeah.
And Bone says it's gonna come back and bite them on the ass. I hope so, because I'm getting real fucking sick and tired of them. They're like, we are entitled, and also, you're wrong. Our opinion is right. So you know what? You can shut the fuck up. Well, you know what I say to them?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna say you're gonna kick their ass because I'm gonna be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Because no one gives a shit. Because look, that's all they do. They're just like, we're entitled. Like, that's why I fucking hate social media. Because they're always like that.
It's true. I'm on social media.
Because I have Facebook, and holy shit. People on Facebook piss me off. And I fucking hate Facebook too. Fucking, you got Lizard Man Mark Zuckerberg.
True.
Fucking ruling over Facebook, and he's an extremist. I don't know what that
extremism.
means.
It means like it doesn't matter what political spectrum you are on, you are like over the top about it, and it's mad annoying.
And Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook is probably watching you at every turn. So if you're masturbating, they'll probably see you do that.
Nice.
Mark Zuckerberg always he does shit to himself while he's watching you. So just want to let you know. And fucking Twitter's even worse. Like,
Twitter's the worst.
All the big social media stuff is always like toxic, no matter where you fucking go, because there's always those people, that always gotta put on, because it's always like politics too. They're like, well, we don't like this side because they did this, or no, this side did that, or oh, we don't like this candidate because he's a fucking asshole. We don't like him because he's like, guys.
Shut
it's
up.
An opinion.
They're
It has
all
nothing
jerks.
to do with you. It has nothing to do with that person.
Everyone in politics is untrustworthy.
Exactly.
Name me one candidate that's trustworthy. Go ahead.
You wanna know a candidate that's trustworthy?
Who?
James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Fucking Morgan Freeman.
I trust Darth Vader.
I trust Emperor Palpatine.
Indeed, indeed.
Honestly, if we had a world full of Darth Vaders, like, this world would be completely different.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, Darth Vader's just gonna kill another Darth Vader.
True.
That's why it's kind of funny, because when you look back, when Kylo Ren has a temper tantrum, he just, like, destroys things. Whereas if Darth Vader had a temper tantrum, he'd just kill everybody.
That is true.
So, like, here's an example. Like, if Kylo Ren, like, something doesn't go his way, like, let's say somebody ate the last yogurt in the fridge. He'd just destroy, like, a fucking monitor, and then he'd be, like, rolling around on the floor, be like, it's not fair! It's not fair! Meanwhile, if someone ate the last yogurt in the fridge and Darth Vader saw that shit, dude, like, everybody on that ship is fucking running. They're just like, nope, get to the escape pods! Get to the escape pods! Vader's gone insane! Vader's destroyed the ship! Jesus Christ! Blasphemy!
True.
And then you see Vader, like, running around the ship, be like, ah!
True.
And then all, like, the admiral's like, oh my god, please! Oh, Jesus Christ, it's too much! It's too much!
It indeed is too much.
And then it's like, then you have to have that awkward conversation with the Emperor. So why did the Star Destroyer get destroyed, Lord Vader? Well, you see, I got angry again. God damn it, Lord Vader. You need to control your temper, Lord Vader.
You said give in to my anger.
Well, I said use your anger in certain situations. Stop
this is a situation that calls for it.
Stop destroying the Star Destroyers. I keep fucking losing them because you keep getting pissed off. So what pissed you off this time, Lord Vader?
Someone ate the last yogurt.
Oh, I hate that. Whoever ate the last yogurt, did you kill him?
Yes, I killed everyone, sir.
Well, I think that went a little excessive, but good job, Lord Vader. But now you gotta pay for your own Star Destroyer, because I'm getting sick and tired of paying for all of yours.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. How much do you think those Star Destroyers cost?
I'm pretty sure somebody did calculate it to, like, No. It's very high up there. Let's just say there's a lot of digits.
Jesus. And fucking, like, there's, like, a shit ton of them. It's like,
yeah.
Good thing the Emperor's fucking rich. Or else, because he's gonna be like, Lord Vader, all of your savings are gonna go to the next Star Destroyer. Do you think Darth Vader gets paid?
Probably.
I mean, he might, right? Because he also has, like, the house on Mustafar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be it'd be something like that. Or so. And then fucking Karen shows up. He's like, I'm offended, Darth Vader. Why are you offended? Because your lightsaber is red and purple is my favorite lightsaber color. So you have to so I'm offended.
Pretty much.
That's how shit goes nowadays. Like, fucking someone doesn't get what they want. They'd be like, it's not fair. It's not fair. Like, grow up. Grow up.
For real.
It's like wish in one hand and crap in the other.
For
See which one
real.
fills up. See which one fills up faster. They cost a gazillion of credits. I wouldn't be shocked at that bone. I wouldn't be shocked about it. Did the robots build it? Probably. It'll be how much automation is doing the Death Star. A lot. Man. So I'm going to give the 10-minute warning because I think we're just going to go an hour today.
Yeah.
Because fucking the two bozos didn't want to show up. But yeah, no, like a lot of good shit though coming out, you know, especially on YouTube. Just like on Saturday, we're reviewing Nightmare on Elm Street, and also
Yes, sir. We will be the best reviewers.
hell yeah, we're just gonna be like, so what do you think about the movie? It's pretty good. All right, so that's the review. That's the review.
Welcome back. We're short and straight to the point.
Man, just imagine like all reviews being like that. It's like, so what do you think about this movie?
Yes.
Good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's good, you know. It's good. It's good, you know. It's good. Or nah, it's bad. It's bad. No, it's bad. What'd you not like about it? Everything. It's bad.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's bad, you know. It's bad. It's bad. Just like Army of the Dead. It's bad. That's all I'm gonna say about Army of the Dead. It's bad.
We still need to review Black Summer with my bud. I've only watched the first 2 episodes with him.
I still gotta watch it.
I've only watched the first 2 episodes with him, and it's just there's a lot of scenes of nothing happening. Like a lot will happen, but for no rhyme or reason. It's just like, why am I watching this, and why is it going on for so long? Oh, because we need a filler episode, and every episode's like that.
True.
Okay, I watched 3 episodes, my bad. But the first 3 episodes are like that.
I also want to watch Star Trek, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, has anybody in the chat seen Star Trek? And if you have, do you recommend I start watching it? Because
like the original show, the new shows, the new movies, or what?
Anything at this point.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the person to ask because I don't like Star Trek. I like Star Wars, but I was never a Star Trek fan.
I mean, I do like, because I think the problem is I didn't grow up with Star Trek. I grew up with Star Wars.
Same. Like, even when I tried watching Star Trek as a kid, I just found it boring.
Like, because it's also one of those things where, like, I also want to try and get into, like, Doctor Who, because, like...
I love Doctor Who. That I grew up with.
Because people who I'm friends with are like, yo, they talk about Doctor Who, and I'm like...
It's good, bro. It's good, yo.
Yeah, I might have to check it out. And also, I might have to check out more anime, because people keep talking about
some animes. Yes, I have some that I do recommend. I watch more of, like, the horror and, like, thriller type. But, like, what are you into?
I mean, really anything at this point.
Okay, so if you want anything, like, horror-ish, it's, like, borderline. It's more gory than, like, scary. Tokyo Ghoul is one of my favorites. I got Death Note. That one's fantastic. It's a battle of the wits between a sociopathic high school kid who's smart and, like, excels in everything with a Death Note who can kill anyone if they know your name and face. And he's fighting a guy who nobody knows his real name. He just goes by L. And he's trying to take down said kid, but he needs evidence. And it's the series is like them trying not to slip up and trying to be ahead of each other. That one's great. And then I also like Black Butler. It's funny. It's very funny. It's this kid gets a demon butler, sells a soul, gets a demon butler. It takes place in Victorian London, and they solve mysteries together. Like, he's straight up. It's funny. It's a dark comedy show, and I like that one. So, like, There's a few recommendations there.
Interesting.
Those are some of my favorites, yes. Oh, and Hellsing. It's a vampire, but like cool vampire show where Alucard hunts down the evil vampires that take over London. There's 2 different versions of the show, the original and then like the reboot. It's Hellsing Ultimate.
Well, it says you never got into Star Trek and Doctor Who.
There's a lot.
It's not for everyone, but there's a lot of places to start in Star Trek.
Same with Doctor Who. You can start anywhere in Doctor Who.
Jackson says Doctor Who is a sex fantasy. Jerry would love it.
Oh my god.
Sounds cool. Check him out. Seen that one. It's good. Yeah, because like fucking everybody keeps talking about anime, and I'm like, shit, I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, there are some, like the ones I mentioned, probably some of the most famous and definitely the pretty good ones. They got popularity for good reason.
Pretty true. Both says he started watching Demon Slayer. Very good so far.
I've heard of that one, but I've never seen it.
I haven't. I've basically seen literally no anime. I think I watched some of Death Note, and I saw a couple episodes of Naruto, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm over this.
Naruto, there's so much in Naruto, dude. It's not even funny.
Yeah, there's like so fucking much. I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's so much anime. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, whoever watches that much anime, I'm like, Dad, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't even think if you combine all the shows I watched, I don't think it goes up to the entirety of Naruto. Like, if I'm gonna watch a lot of anime, I'm gonna make it different shows.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much of one show one can take, or how much the story can go. At least in, like, Doctor Who, it's like an anthology, but with same characters, you know? It's a different story each time, and very rarely do they ever really connect. And if they connect, you know something big's going down.
True.
Like, they'll reference, like, the old episodes, but it's not, like, important to the story now. Or, like, the only time that'll be important is, like, oh, I remember that character from, like, season 1, episode 4, or insert whatever there. And even then, they're sometimes there just for that episode. So it's, like, very weird on how to explain it, but, like, you can start anywhere. And it wouldn't matter, really. You just need to start at the beginning of said season so you know who the characters are.
True. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll check them out. I'm just, it's one of those things where it's like you see a lot of shit and you're just like, oh, God, I just don't care. Like, anime, I just never got into. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the one thing that people would be like, well, you're a nerd. I think you would be into it. And I'm like, I think it's like, one of those things where you have to grow up with it, but.
Yeah, I get that. It's like one of those things where it's like there's so many weird fans. So like when you say you like anime, it makes you sound like a weeb or whatever when you're not. It's just the fans are insane.
Yeah, because there are some fans out there that are like fucking way too hardcore about anime, and I'm like,
yeah, it's like saying you like anime isn't like you like anime. There's different shows. It's like saying you like cartoons, and people are like, oh, anime is like for losers. I'm like, it's like. It's not a genre, it's an art style. It's like saying you like cartoons. It doesn't mean anything. It depends what cartoon you like.
Intriguing. Very, very intriguing. I definitely will check them out. I just
yeah.
You know,
take your time. I know Death Note's on Netflix.
Yeah, because that's why I watched it, was on Netflix.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think it's on a few other things too.
Yeah, I know it's on Tubi, but only like the Japanese like version, so like you have to read subtitles. And I don't care what people say, man. I like watching English dubs, so like if I look away from the screen for half a second, I still know what's going on.
True. Like they'd just be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then I'd be like, "Well, you know what? Maybe probably a good thing." Not gonna lie. Anyway, we reached the hour mark, and I think we will close it. We'll close it up for tonight. So,
Alrighty.
I mean, I thought it was a fun show.
Yes.
Talk Loki. I ran it on a bit. I want to thank everybody who came in the chat, which was Jack Slaw, Bone, Ali United, and View with Drew. Thank you guys for coming in the chat. Definitely appreciate it. Bone, last comment. I'd rather watch videos about Doctor Who than watch the actual show.
I get that. There's a lot. That's why.
Gotcha. All right. So I think we'll go around the panel one more time. Let everybody know where they can find themselves at. We'll start with Angry Care Bears. Where can they find you at?
Quite the panel. You can find me on YouTube at Angry Care Bears or on my Twitch, Angry Care Bears 2, which I may or may not stream later on tonight. I hope I will, but knowing me, I probably won't.
Cool deal. And you can also find her on Tuesdays for this show.
And now
also
Saturdays. Starting this Saturday.
Hell yes. And we're reviewing Nightmare on Elm Street 1 from 1984.
Indeed we are.
Does it hold up or is it shit? Well, we'll find out on Saturday.
We will.
Bone, what do you need the link to? Because I can link whatever in the chat. You just gotta specify what you need the link to.
I think he might mean Saturday's show, but I could be wrong.
I think he either needs I'll let him specify in the chat if need be. Yeah, you can find me like I said here on my channel. I think I'm at 175, 5 away from 180, but I'm getting real close to 200, guys. Really need your help. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I got a lot of shit coming down. Might start doing Angry. Definitely, I will link it right now in the chat for you, my friend. So I'm gonna link it in the chat. I'm also gonna link it in the description once we're done with the stream because I literally fucking forgot about it, which I shouldn't have. But I'm doing that right now. But you can just find me basically everywhere. Chaos Central, JJ's channel, the Real View 3000, Chris Knight's channel, Nindroid's channel, everyone's channels at this point. Zach Axiola's channel whenever he does his Halloween reviews. And yes, you can find me also on Saturdays, which I don't know when I'm going to do Splash Talk because I might have to move it to another day, or I might just have it be on the same day as the other stream, but I might do it earlier. I don't know. I just got to figure out when my scheduling is. And also, one last thing before we go. Yes, we also have Spotify. We're on Spotify as well, which, after the stream, the following day, it'll then be updated to where it'll also be on our Spotify page. As you can see right here, the first 8 episodes are officially live on Spotify. This was like from a week ago. As we released all 8 episodes from WandaVision up into the episodes 2 and 3 reviews of Loki, the episode 4 review, which is this show, will be released tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled when it comes out. Follow the Spotify page. Listen to it when you're bored, you're at home, work, you're doing something. Just go and listen to us on Spotify. I think it's a fun podcast.
It's very fun.
Especially when everybody's fucking here.
Yeah.
Which hopefully they'll be here next week. Crossing our fingers.
I hope so too.
But yeah, guys. I think that wraps it up for tonight. I think.
I believe so. We seem to have talked about everything we could with just the two of us.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to edit the title to where it says random talk or just say
Loki in episode 4 and random talk.
Yes, that's probably how I'm going to do it because we did not talk about conspiracy theories at all. I thought we were going to talk about conspiracy theories today, but however, things happened, and I'm like, shit, well, we're not going to talk about that today, so.
But we can always save it for another time.
Oh, absolutely. So I think probably for the next couple weeks, we're just going to do what we just did is we're going to do random talk at the end, but we're going to review Loki because there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for the next 2 episodes, we'll just do that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is the Austinator.
Good seeing you. Bye.
Peace out, everybody.